Imagine waking up every morning, stepping out of bed with legs that feel strong, stable, and full of energy. For many seniors, this seems out of reach. But the truth is, with the right nutrients, it's not only possible, it's achievable. In today's video, we're revealing the top 7 vitamins that play a crucial role in maintaining leg strength, preventing cramps, and improving overall mobility as we age. These are the nutrients that support muscle contraction, bone density, nerve function, and blood flow, all vital elements in keeping your legs strong and steady. Vitamin D, the foundation of leg strength. Let's start with a vitamin that forms the very foundation of leg strength. Vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin, it's essential for muscle power, balance, and bone health. But unfortunately, it's one of the most commonly deficient nutrients among older adults worldwide. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. Activities we used to do outdoors may decrease due to limited mobility, changes in lifestyle, or concerns about skin damage. All of this results in lower vitamin D levels, leading to weakened muscles, poor coordination, and an increased risk of falls. Why is it so important for your legs? First, vitamin D boosts calcium absorption, which is key for bone strength. Without enough vitamin D, calcium from food or supplements can't do its job properly, leaving bones brittle, especially in weight-bearing areas like the hips and thighs. But vitamin D isn't just for bones. It also directly affects muscles. Research shows that our muscles have vitamin D receptors. These receptors, when activated, help maintain the type 2 fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones responsible for balance and quick reactions. Deficiency in vitamin D speeds up sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass. This can lead to slower walking, wobbly legs, or that familiar, "I just don't feel strong anymore" feeling. Some may even suffer from frequent cramps, tightness, or pain, especially in the calves or thighs. The good news? This is easily fixable. Just 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight per day, ideally in the morning or late afternoon, with exposed arms and legs, can help your body produce vitamin D naturally. But during winter or in colder climates, this may not be possible. So food and supplements become vital. Great food sources include salmon, sardines, egg yolks, fortified milk, and cereals. Still, many seniors need supplements to meet the daily recommended intake of 800 to 1,000 IU. In cases of deficiency, doctors may recommend higher doses. A simple blood test can show whether you're deficient. A level below 30 nanograms per milliliter usually signals the need for intervention. Especially during winter months, regular monitoring is essential. Beyond muscles and bones, vitamin D also supports the immune system, mental clarity, and mood balance. If you're falling more, feeling unsteady, or suffering from night cramps, vitamin D might be the missing piece. Calcium, the hidden power behind strong bones and muscles. Let's now talk about one of the most well-known, yet often misunderstood minerals, calcium. While it's widely associated with bone health, calcium's impact on strong, stable legs, especially in older adults, goes far beyond that. Every time you stand up, walk, or lift something, your muscles need calcium ions to contract and relax properly. If calcium levels in the blood drop, muscles can become stiff, cramp up, or tremble. Many seniors accept these symptoms as just aging, when they could actually be signs of a calcium deficiency. Of course, calcium's primary role is in bone structure. After age 50, bone density gradually declines, increasing the risk of osteopenia and osteoporosis. These conditions make bones brittle and prone to fractures, especially in the hip, femur, and lower spine. What many don't realize is that bones act as calcium reserves. When blood levels drop, your body draws calcium from your bones to keep vital functions running. Over time, this weakens your skeleton, especially in the legs and hips, the very foundation of movement and balance. So how do seniors ensure they get enough calcium? Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are classic sources. But there are many alternatives. Kale, bok choy, tofu, sardines with bones, almonds, and fortified plant milks are also excellent choices. The recommended intake for adults over 50 is 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams per day. While this can be met through diet, many older adults, especially those who are lactose intolerant or on plant-based diets, may need supplements. But here's the important part. Calcium doesn't work alone. It needs vitamin D to be absorbed, and it requires magnesium and vitamin K2 to make sure it goes into your bones, not your arteries or joints. Without the synergy, excess calcium can lead to kidney stones or arterial stiffness. Physical activity also plays a key role. Weight-bearing exercises like walking or light strength training stimulate bones to retain calcium. Without movement, even a calcium-rich diet may fall short. In short, calcium isn't just for bones. It's about strength, mobility, and independence. A well-nourished skeletal system reduces your risk of falls and gives you the confidence to stay active and engaged. If you want legs that carry you confidently, calcium isn't optional. It's essential. Talk to your doctor about your calcium status and create a plan to keep your bones as strong as your spirit. Vitamin B12, from nerve endings to leg muscles. Let's move on to a vitamin that doesn't get enough attention, but is absolutely essential for your legs, nerves, and energy. Vitamin B12, or cobalamin. Vitamin B12 plays a critical role in supporting nerve health, producing red blood cells, and maintaining proper muscle coordination. These functions are especially important as we age because they directly influence balance, strength, and mobility. Unfortunately, B12 deficiency is very common in older adults. Why? As we age, the stomach produces less acid, which is needed to absorb B12 from food. On top of that, commonly used medications like metformin and acid blockers further reduce absorption. So how does this affect your legs? The nerves that control your legs originate in the spine and travel downward through the hips and thighs. Vitamin B12 is needed to maintain the myelin sheath, a protective coating around nerves. Without it, nerve signals slow down or misfire, leading to symptoms like tingling, numbness, burning, or a sensation of dead legs. These aren't just uncomfortable, they can severely affect your balance and coordination. Weak signals mean your muscles won't respond quickly enough, putting you at higher risk for falls. B12 is also crucial for energy production. It helps your body produce hemoglobin, which carries oxygen to muscles. Without enough B12, oxygen delivery is compromised. That's why many seniors with B12 deficiency feel tired even after light activity, like walking to the kitchen. What's tricky is that symptoms often come on gradually, so people mistake them for just getting older. But research shows even mild B12 deficiency can impair leg strength, balance, and thinking. Left untreated, it can lead to permanent nerve damage. So, how can you get enough B12? It's found almost exclusively in animal-based foods, such as meat, fish, eggs, dairy, and fortified cereals. If you're vegan or vegetarian, or if you have absorption issues, you'll likely need a supplement. There are two common forms of B12 supplements, cyanocobalamin and methylcobalamin. The latter is often preferred for neurological support. Most older adults benefit from 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily, but those with severe deficiency may require B12 injections under medical supervision. A simple blood test can confirm your B12 levels. Anything under 200 picograms per milliliter is considered deficient, but symptoms can appear even in the low normal range. Regular testing is recommended, especially if you're over 60 or take medications that interfere with absorption. In summary, vitamin B12 isn't just about memory, it's about movement, strength, and safety. If your legs feel heavy, numb, or weak, Don't ignore it. B12 might be the missing key to restoring your strength, balance, and independence. Magnesium, the relaxing mineral for muscle ease. Now let's talk about a mineral that works quietly in the background, but without it, your muscles would constantly tense up. Magnesium. Known as the calming mineral, magnesium plays a crucial role in muscle relaxation, nerve transmission, and energy production. For older adults, it's one of the most effective natural solutions to combat leg cramps, stiffness, and fatigue. Magnesium controls how calcium moves in and out of muscle cells. Calcium helps muscles contract, and magnesium tells them when to relax. When your magnesium levels are low, calcium floods the muscle tissue uncontrollably, leading to painful cramps and spasms. This is why magnesium deficiency is so closely linked to nocturnal leg cramps and restless leg syndrome in seniors. As we age, magnesium levels drop due to poor absorption, changes in digestion, and the use of medications like diuretics and acid reducers. Unfortunately, these are commonly prescribed to seniors. The result? Gradual depletion of magnesium stores and increased muscle irritability. Early signs of deficiency include muscle cramps, twitches, fatigue, and weakness. Many people write these off as part of getting older, but often it's just a matter of not getting enough magnesium. Beyond muscles, magnesium also helps strengthen bones. While calcium gets the spotlight, magnesium is necessary to activate vitamin D, which in turn helps your body absorb and use calcium properly. Without magnesium, calcium may end up in soft tissues or arteries, where it causes pain or stiffness instead of building strong bones. If you experience leg stiffness, joint discomfort, or chronic aches, magnesium's anti-inflammatory properties may help. Studies show that higher magnesium intake reduces C-reactive protein, CRP levels, a marker of inflammation in the body. Magnesium-rich foods include spinach, Swiss chard, black beans, avocados, almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, whole grains, dark chocolate. Yet, most seniors don't meet the recommended daily intake: 320 milligrams for women, 420 milligrams for men. In these cases, supplements may help. The best absorbed forms are magnesium citrate and magnesium glycinate, which are also gentle on the stomach. But take care. Magnesium can cause digestive issues if the dose is too high, especially in the beginning. Start low and go slow. Always check with your healthcare provider before starting any supplement, especially if you have kidney issues or take multiple medications. In conclusion, magnesium is essential for smooth, pain-free movement. It calms overactive nerves, prevents cramps, and promotes restful sleep. If you wake up sore, feel tension in your legs, or experience sudden spasms, magnesium may be the mineral your body is desperately calling for. Let's talk about a mineral that's essential for every move you make: potassium. It's often associated with bananas, but its role in muscle strength, nerve signaling, and hydration balance makes it absolutely vital for older adults who want to move with ease. Potassium is an electrolyte that helps maintain the proper balance of fluids in and around your muscle cells. More importantly, it enables electrical signals to flow between nerves and muscles. When potassium levels are low, those signals are disrupted, causing cramps, weakness, and sluggish reflexes. One of the most common signs of low potassium is nighttime leg cramps. Seniors often experience sharp, sudden pain in their calves or feet while sleeping, waking them up and making it hard to fall back asleep. Other signs include leg fatigue, trembling after standing, or even difficulty lifting the feet properly. Potassium levels can drop for several reasons: use of diuretics, water pills, for high blood pressure or heart disease; dehydration; inadequate dietary intake; medical conditions like kidney disorders. As we age, these risks increase. And since the body doesn't store potassium like other minerals, it needs to be replenished daily. But here's the good news: Potassium-rich foods are not just effective, they're delicious. While bananas are great, other excellent sources include sweet potatoes, white potatoes with skin, avocados, spinach, lentils, oranges, yogurt, beans, tomatoes. In fact, a medium-baked potato with the skin has more potassium than a banana. Potassium also plays a protective role in bone health. It reduces the acid load in the body, which helps preserve bone mass and lowers the risk of osteoporosis. That means stronger hips, knees, and spines, key to preventing injuries from falls. The daily recommendation is about 2,600 milligrams for women and 3,400 milligrams for men. Most people can meet their needs with a varied diet rich in fruits, vegetables, legumes, and dairy products. Important note: potassium supplements should only be taken under medical supervision, especially for those with kidney conditions. Too much potassium in the bloodstream can be dangerous. If you're experiencing frequent cramps or leg fatigue, ask your doctor for a blood test to check your potassium level. A simple dietary change might be all you need. In short, potassium helps you move faster, react quicker, and stay on your feet longer. Don't let a hidden deficiency rob your legs of their strength. Add a few potassium-packed foods to your plate, and you may just feel a difference within days. Vitamin B6, the unsung hero in muscle recovery. Now let's focus on a vitamin that quietly supports everything from muscle repair to nerve communication. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine. While it's not often in the spotlight, it's essential for older adults who want to stay active, balanced, and pain-free. Vitamin B6 is involved in over 100 enzymatic processes in the body, especially those that help break down and rebuild proteins, which are the very fabric of muscle tissue. As we age, our ability to repair and regenerate muscle slows down. This means even small amounts of activity can lead to soreness, stiffness, or slower recovery. But B6 doesn't just help with physical repair. It also plays a major role in the nervous system, helping the body produce important brain chemicals like serotonin, dopamine, and GABA. These neurotransmitters regulate mood, mental clarity, and crucially, muscle coordination. When B6 levels are low, nerve signals become slower and less accurate. This can result in poor balance, sluggish reflexes, and weakened control over the legs. For older adults, it might mean difficulty standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or staying steady during a walk. One common symptom of B6 deficiency in seniors is persistent fatigue. That's because B6 helps create hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that delivers oxygen to your muscles. If you don't get enough B6, your muscles might feel heavy and tired, even with minimal effort. Vitamin B6 also helps control inflammation, which is a major contributor to age-related muscle loss and joint stiffness. Studies suggest that B6 may help lower C-reactive protein, CRP levels, making movement more comfortable and recovery faster. You can find vitamin B6 in a variety of foods, including chicken, turkey, salmon, tuna, potatoes, bananas, avocados, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. The recommended daily intake for adults over 50 is about 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 milligrams for men. Most people can meet this through diet, but digestive issues, medications, or age-related absorption changes may require supplementation. 6 supplements are generally safe, but taking high doses for extended periods can lead to nerve damage. That's why it's important to follow guidelines and consult your doctor, especially if you're taking medications that may interact with B6, such as certain antidepressants. In summary, vitamin B6 may not be as well known as other nutrients, but it's a key player in keeping your muscles strong, your nerves sharp, and your movements steady. If you've been dealing with muscle fatigue, stiffness, or subtle balance issues, don't overlook this quiet hero. Vitamin K, guiding bones with stability. Our final nutrient may surprise you. Vitamin K. While most people associate it with blood clotting, vitamin K also plays a powerful role in bone strength, joint health, and even muscle coordination, making it a must-know vitamin for older adults concerned with mobility and balance. There are two main forms of vitamin K. K1, phylloquinone, found in leafy greens. K2, menaquinone, found in fermented foods, and some animal products. Both are important, but K2 has a longer half-life in the body and is especially helpful in directing calcium to the bones and away from soft tissues, where it could cause stiffness and pain. So what does that mean for your legs? Vitamin K helps activate osteocalcin, a protein that binds calcium to the bone structure. Without enough vitamin K, calcium can end up in arteries, joints, or soft tissues, leading to reduced flexibility and increased risk of injury. Many seniors, unknowingly, become deficient in vitamin K due to low vegetable intake, fat absorption issues, long-term use of certain medications, e.g., antibiotics, blood thinners. This deficiency may lead to weaker bones, higher fracture risk in key areas like hips and knees, and increased joint pain, all of which can limit mobility and confidence. But that's not all. Studies show that people with higher vitamin K intake report better joint comfort, less cartilage loss, and improved walking ability. K2, in particular, has been linked to slower progression of osteoarthritis. Vitamin K also affects how your muscles respond to nerve signals. While it doesn't act as directly as magnesium or potassium, it helps regulate intracellular calcium levels, which is essential for smooth muscle contractions and quick reflexes, both important in fall prevention. Great food sources of vitamin K. One include spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens. Vitamin K. 2 is found in natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, egg yolks, and liver. The recommended daily intake: 90 micrograms for women, 120 micrograms for men. Most people can meet these needs through diet, but if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, it's essential to speak with your doctor. Sudden increases in vitamin K can interfere with medication. What's usually recommended is consistency in intake, not avoidance. In summary, vitamin K keeps calcium where it belongs, inside your bones, while improving joint function and helping your muscles respond more efficiently. If you want fewer aches, better balance, and stronger bones, don't skip your greens. It may be the simplest step you take today for steadier legs tomorrow. The strength of your legs is directly tied to the nutrients you give your body. These 7 vitamins and minerals, when consistently integrated into your daily life, can enhance your mobility, protect your independence, and improve your quality of life as you age. If you're dealing with cramps, fatigue, or just feeling off balance, your body might be signaling that it's time for nutritional support. If this video helped you understand more about leg health and senior nutrition, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. Drop your questions in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for weekly videos from Senior Health. Until next time, stay active, stay strong, and stay independent.